A new autopsy report has just been released in the death of 11-year-old Jacqueline Mimi Torres-Garcia, the little girl found in a storage tote after what police say was a year-long cover-up by her own family. The findings inside are shocking, revealing exactly what was in her body when she died and giving new disturbing insight into the unimaginable suffering that police say this little girl endured in her final days. We have the findings that are changing this case. We're on the case, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. All right, real quick, before we start this episode of On the Case, there is a reason this show is one of the top shows on YouTube, and there's a reason that Morgan & Morgan is America's largest personal injury law firm. They have more than 1,000 attorneys who have recovered $25 billion from more than 500,000 clients. And in the past few months alone, a client in Florida received $12 million when insurance offered just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, another client was awarded $26 million. That is 40 times the insurer's offer. Morgan & Morgan makes it easy to fight for what you deserve. You can even start a claim on your phone. So if you're injured, you can start a claim at forthepeople.com/OTC. You can click the link below or scan the QR code on your screen. Well, you know this case by now. We've talked about it a couple of times, and every time we talk about it, it just continues to hit you in the gut. An 11-year-old girl in Connecticut, her name, Jacqueline Torres-Garcia. Everyone called her Mimi. This was the girl whose body was found in a storage tote behind an abandoned house last fall. And the people accused of her murder and that year-long cover-up, her own mom, her aunt, and her mom's boyfriend. Now, we've been tracking every detail in this case, the alleged starvation, the use of zip ties, the body being reportedly hidden in the basement, and the lies that police say all three of these people, her mom, Carla Garcia, her mom's boyfriend, Jonathan Nanita, and her aunt, Jacqueline Garcia, told them, and Child Services. But now the official autopsy report is out, and it is painting the most detailed and frankly, the most devastating picture yet of what exactly police are saying that this little girl had to endure in her final moments and what was going on inside her body when she died. Now, we're talking about a single specific piece of food found in her stomach. We're talking about drugs in her system, drugs that she was reportedly never prescribed, and a weight so shockingly low, it defies belief. Now, we have the details of this new report and what it means for the case against the three people charged in her death. I want you to remember that this story unraveled in October of last year. Police in New Britain, Connecticut, got a tip about something suspicious behind a vacant house. And then they go check it out, and that's when they find the storage tote. And inside of it, the remains of 11-year-old Jacqueline Torres-Garcia. Her family called her Mimi. But this is where the gut punches begin. The first one, based on the condition of her body, investigators believed that she had been dead for roughly a year, an entire year, and no one reported her missing. So the question immediately became, who was she with? And the answer led right back to her own family. Mimi had been living with her mom, Carla Garcia, and her mom's boyfriend, Jonathan Nanita, as well as her aunt, Jacqueline Garcia. Now, according to the arrest warrants that would soon come out, this was not a home. It was a torture chamber. Police allege that Mimi was starved, zip-tied as punishment, forced to stand in a corner where she would soil herself. They say the adults in her life did this to her. And when she died, which investigators believe happened in the fall of 2024, they allege that the family did not call for help. They say that they actually hid her body in the basement of their home in Farmington, Connecticut, an apartment that they had in the city next to New Britain, where Mimi's body would be found. Now, the smell inside that home, it got so bad that according to police, the adults responsible, they started staying in hotels. Then, when they moved to a place in New Britain, they allegedly moved Mimi's body with them before finally dumping that tote behind the abandoned house in New Britain. Now, once the body was found, the arrest came fast. You had Carla Garcia and Jonathan Nanita. They were hit with murder charges. Then the aunt, Jacqueline Garcia, she was charged with cruelty and risk of injury for allegedly witnessing and even participating in the abuse. Three family members, all behind bars, all accused of playing a role in the death and disappearance of this little girl. Now, that is the horrific foundation of this case, but the story does not end with the arrest. In fact, that's when some of the most chilling details started to come out, because now the official autopsy report has been released, and it is giving us a detailed snapshot of the evidence that prosecutors may be working with as they build what appears to be an incredibly strong case against all three of the people who are charged with Mimi's murder, as well as charged with the alleged cover-up for Mimi's murder. So let's start with something that frankly will stop you cold, because according to the autopsy report that was obtained by News 8 WTNH TV in New Haven, Connecticut, when 11-year-old Mimi was found, 11 years old, she weighed just 27 pounds. For perspective, that is the average weight of a healthy 2-year-old. She was 4 feet 8 inches. The medical examiner noted a, quote, near absence of subcutaneous fat and severe muscle wasting. Now, the report goes deeper into Mimi's final moments. First, the contents of her stomach after what police described as weeks of starvation. The autopsy states that there was one single blueberry in her stomach. That is it. One blueberry. Then there's the toxicology. The report found amphetamine in her system, a stimulant drug. And the critical note from the medical examiner quoted in the report, quote, there is no record she was ever prescribed this medication or diagnosed with a condition that would require it. So the autopsy also showed that she had an antihistamine in her system. Now, the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner ruled the official cause of death as fatal child abuse with starvation and the manner homicide. Now, why were there drugs in her system, and what was their role in her final days? Now, with these three in custody, you would think the shocking twist would stop, but this case isn't just about what happened inside that home. It is about how the system allegedly manipulated for over a year to keep this little girl and her story hidden. And it starts with the agency that is meant to protect her. According to documents that we have reviewed, this family was known to Connecticut's Department of Children and Families after Mimi was pulled from school in August 2024, which investigators now believe was around the time of her death. Her mom, Carla Garcia, told authorities that the girl was being homeschooled and was out of state, but DCF wanted to check. So months after police believed that Mimi had died, DCF scheduled a video wellness check. And according to DCF, Carla Garcia didn't just lie. She allegedly used another child to pretend to be Mimi Torres on the call. Think about that, using one child to impersonate another who you allegedly killed to fool the state's child protection agency. But the alleged deception did not stop at hiding her death. Police say it turned into a way to profit from it. And this is where some new charges have come in, because Carla Garcia and Jonathan Nanita are now facing additional felony charges for fraud. According to investigators, Garcia continued to collect SNAP benefits, food assistance, for Jacqueline for months after the girl's death. Police say that in January 2025, Garcia submitted forms to renew those benefits, listing Jacqueline as part of her household. Now, this was 3 months after they believed the girl was killed. Now, Nanita is charged because Garcia reported him as part of the household while he was allegedly receiving his own separate benefits. He is accused of taking nearly $2,900 in fraudulent aid. Now, the new charges are conspiracy to commit larceny and making false statements. Now, we have the body cam video from those arrests. First, the Garcia sisters.
Got her. Maybe got her. How you doing, Jacqueline?
I'm good. How are you? Oh, wait. Same picture.
It's me. Yeah. Turn around.
Why?
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? Hard.
We'll explain to you.
Can you grab my phone?
Yeah, we can grab your phone for you.
It's in the room.
Here?
No, not that one.
I appreciate you being cooperative, okay? Let me...
I'm just wondering.
I'll explain everything. Good?
Yeah.
You comfortable here? Whoops. Is that okay for right now? You got anything on you?
No.
No?
But can you please just grab my phone?
Yeah, where is it?
It's
That's
on
right.
the room.
Which one's that?
This one.
Well, that's your phone?
No, it's in my.
Oh, whose phone is that?
That's my friend's.
Okay. Hey, just have a seat. Good?
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
Somebody took the dogs?
Yeah,
She came that night?
Hell yeah, she was.
Did she bring it back to the
Yeah, she did.
she brought the puppies back?
Yeah.
All right. You got shoes on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, it's gonna be cold, right?
A little bit.
Can you get my sweater?
Yeah, for now we can get you one.
My sweater's in there.
Yeah, where is it at?
Wait, where's my black sweater? No, it's not that one. It's a Nike one.
It's not.
Yesterday, the password was Gretchen that she gave us. So it's the same stuff.
Jacqueline, where would it be?
Can I get up? Can I get up?
Well, it's not in here other than the closet.
What do you need? My sweater.
Sweatshirt.
My Nikes. I have some in my. Oh wait, check if it's on my sister's bureau.
On the bureau? No, it's not here.
It's not on my bureau.
Can I just give you this red one? Is this all right?
No.
What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Now you're being picky.
No, I'm kidding. Just put it over me.
Yeah.
What do you want to like put it over your
Yeah,
head?
put it over my head. I don't want nobody to see.
No, we're gonna transport that.
Would you like control most of it?
Good.
Put it all the way down. In my pocket.
Right here?
Yeah.
All right, you'll be
In the
good.
front.
What?
Pull it in the front.
Okay.
You want to take that?
Can I do my arm then? Still?
They're already cut up.
Yeah, we'll adjust them when we get out there. You're gonna go into a warm car anyway. So yeah, we got heat in the car.
I can't even. It's my.
Yeah. You got keys to lock the back door?
No, where you lock it?
Yeah, but where are the keys to lock it?
My friend. Yeah, he left. He was getting us some food.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold your arm walking down so you don't fall, okay? Huh? What'd you say?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, because I don't want you to go. You got nothing.
Careful, yeah.
Just go slow when we get to the stairs.
Soon enough, next week.
Can I knock on my neighbor's door real quick?
There you go. You good?
I need
Just
her
go
to
slow.
watch. Yeah, probably. Why would I answer that?
So we're in front.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Are we transporting any, or they're gonna do the whole thing? Here. Jacqueline, we'll go here. Hold on, I'm tall. I'm old and tall, so I'll give you more room. All right.
Now, a day later, Jonathan Nanita's arrest. This wasn't calm. This was a struggle.
Oh, I'm back! I'm back! Oh! Got a gun? No. Got his hand, got his hand. Got his hand. Get your hands! Give me your hands. Give us your hands.
There you go. Okay, okay, he's got it. He's got it.
Hold on.
We got one leg stuck.
Okay.
My
You got
hand.
cuffs?
My
Anybody get cuffs?
face.
Hold on.
My face.
Pull him out. Pull
Pull him out.
My face.
Hold on.
Put him in cuffs. Put him in cuffs first.
My face.
I know.
My face.
Don't fight.
My face. I can't feel my face. I'm bleeding.
Hold on.
What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan what?
Nanita.
No, it's not. What is it?
Jonathan Anita. It's Jonathan Anita, I swear. Ah!
Want to pull him out?
Ah!
Pull him out.
Hey, drag him to you.
Ah!
Drag him to you.
Ah! Ah!
One.
Ah!
Roll to me. Sit up.
Ah!
Yeah, I'll call dispatcher now.
Ah!
Just use out.
Ah!
Look at me. Let me see your face.
Ah!
We'll call managers.
Why'd you guys kick me and beat me up?
Give us your hands.
I put you in handcuffs, dude.
Dude, y'all beat me up.
I didn't beat you up.
Yes, y'all did, bro.
Listen, bro, you'll get checked out. Don't you worry about it.
Come on, bro. Y'all didn't have to do that, though. I was gonna turn myself in. Y'all didn't have to do that.
Turn yourself in.
You guys didn't have to do
yourself
any
in.
of
A little
that.
late for that.
Should have turned yourself in a while
I
ago.
was gonna say I was. You guys didn't have to do any of that, man. I didn't even do that to that girl, bro. I didn't. I'm over here trying to clear my name.
Shut the up.
You'll have your time to talk, buddy.
Good work, boys. Good work.
I was gonna turn myself in.
Yeah.
It obviously, it looked like it.
Nah,
Jonathan.
I was tomorrow. Tomorrow I was.
It's always tomorrow.
You had your time, pal.
Well,
You had your time.
today's your time.
Yeah. I think it's 9:21. Now you can turn yourself in.
Fix my shoe. You guys didn't have to do that though, man.
Yo, you smashed into two of our cars.
Cool.
Oh, you took off from us earlier.
I didn't smash on that. I left.
If you were going to turn yourself in, why didn't you stop in New Britain?
Stop right
Yeah,
when you guys came.
In New Britain, in Big Sky.
You almost hit 5 people.
And when you guys came,
Yeah, when we came.
When you
You're
drove
right
off
down-
in
you
New
were-
Britain.
I drove off, but I didn't hit.
Why
him.
didn't you
Yes,
stop and
did.
turn yourself
Yes,
in
you
then?
did.
Look at that,
Calling on you. People driving out of the way and
You're already right in New Britain. I got a better opinion.
Can we throw him in a
I
car?
didn't do that, man. I'm
They
innocent.
don't
bro.
have it. Oh, you got
Yeah,
it.
we got.
My head hurts, man. Y'all didn't have to do any of that.
Now, these were the arrests, the end of the road for the 3 people accused of hiding Mimi's death. But to understand how they got away with it, and for so long, we have to go back. We have to go back to a night when police showed up at their door and had no idea what was inside. This is December 29th, 2024. Police in Farmington, Connecticut get a call to the apartment of Carla Garcia and Jonathan Nanita. This is a place where they were living, and they get this call because there's a noise complaint. Now, by the timeline that we have, this is weeks after Mimi had died. Her body, according to the warrants, was in the basement of this home. I want you to watch Carla Garcia and Jonathan Nanita in this moment.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Is everything okay?
Yeah,
We got a call. There's a lot of noise coming from your apartment.
they're always called.
Okay.
Everything's good though.
Everyone's all right?
Yes.
Is anyone else home with you?
Just the babies and my boyfriend.
Okay. Is your boyfriend here?
Yeah.
Can I speak with him?
Yeah. Babe! Babe! They just want to make sure everything's okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just pregnant. Just moods, you know.
All right.
Who does what we get?
Hello?
He's coming up.
Oh, okay. Mind if I come in some and you heat up?
Huh?
You mind if I come in some and heat up? Hey, how's it going? Good. We just got a call. There's loud noises and stuff like that. Everyone's okay?
Yeah, my wife's pregnant, so she just be having mood swings. And
Okay.
I be trying to calm her down.
Okay. Things happen.
I'm at the end, so
Okay.
it's difficult.
All right. Well, I haven't met you guys real quick. I'm just going to write your names down, say I spoke with you, and get out of your hair, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
Say hi, baby.
Everything's okay. How long you guys been staying here?
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Things are good.
Yeah.
Sometimes the walls are, you know, you live in apartments, walls
Yeah,
are
we
thin
always hear
sometimes. And,
complaints.
Yeah.
They've been big complaints since we first moved here, so
okay, so it's not the
We're
first.
planning on moving.
Okay.
we're actually moving.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because of that. Well, we came from New Britain. It's better over there because we don't have no complaints at all.
Yeah, it's a little bit different area. People are a little less likely to want to call for some noise, stuff like that.
Listen to that. The casual explanation about pregnancy moods, the utter chilling normalcy of how they're communicating with law enforcement. Now, the officers leave. It's a routine call to them at that point. But according to the case, now facing the 3 people charged in Mimi's death, while this friendly conversation is happening at the front door, the child they are accused of killing is decaying in the basement. So how did we get from a missing girl to these 3 arrests? The road to these charges is paved with what police say are lies that slowly unraveled, and it's all documented in the arrest warrants. Now, it starts with Carla Garcia's first story to police. According to the affidavit, she told New Britain detectives that her daughter was, quote, fine and visiting a friend. Then police say that she blamed her ex-boyfriend, Jonathan Nanita, spinning a violent tale. But when the autopsy ruled out that evidence and showed starvation, her story shifted again. She admitted to police, quote, they stopped giving Jacqueline food for about 2 weeks prior to her death. Now, Jonathan Nanita's story, perhaps not surprisingly, it is different. He told police that he was just doing a favor. Quote, Garcia contacted him and asked him to dispose of the tote that was outside her apartment building near the garage. He drove to a nearby cemetery to hide the tote. When asked who was inside, police say, quote, he first stated that he did not know who was in the bin. The officer asked Jonathan Nanita again who was in the bin, and he shrugged and said, quote, I haven't seen Jacqueline. The officer asked if he knew it was Jacqueline, and he nodded yes. Now, he denied any violence, instead saying that he saw, quote, blood all over the walls and just panicked and left. Finally, there is the aunt, Jacqueline Garcia. Police say she initially claimed that she just found out everything was not involved. But when confronted, she confirmed the horrific details. Quote, Jacqueline Garcia confirmed that her niece, Jacqueline, was deprived of food and made to stand in the corner. She confirmed that her sister, Carla, and Carla's boyfriend, Anita, zip-tied Jacqueline as punishment and often kept her in the corner of the room where she would defecate and urinate on herself. Now, even worse, police say she admitted to seeing her niece zip-tied on occasions. All 3 of these defendants remain behind bars. Carla Garcia and Jonathan Nanita are each being held on $5 million bond, and they face charges of murder, conspiracy, cruelty to a child, unlawful restraint, and evidence tampering, plus those new fraud charges for the alleged SNAP scheme. Carla Garcia is due back in court on January 30th. Jacqueline Garcia is being held on $1 million bond on charges of cruelty, unlawful restraint, and risk of injury to a child. That will do it for On the Case, presented by Law&Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify. I'm Chris Stewart. We'll see you next time.